always seem to be. Hello everybody, if anyone is about. So all I'm going to do today is a quick video to show the Xsurf 100 running. This is what I tried to do yesterday, but everything went wrong. The video bombed out, the capture card packed in, and then eventually the Amiga just gave up for no particular reason. So anyway, here we are. We're going to have a quick look at the Amiga Xsurf in action. Now, as you can see at the moment, or I hope you can see, we have Twitter on the go. I've just tweeted or twittered from the humble Amiga. We can tweet now, so you can see it live if you're on there. Live streaming. And tweeting to so we'll send that, and there we go, status updated. So that should send a tweet to me, or to anyone who's watching anyway. So that's that. So let's close some of this stuff. Now, as I'm sure you may or may not know, the Xsurf 100 is a Zorro 2 card. That's completely the wrong folder, that one. And it is it is this card here. Now, it is a Zorro 3 and a Zorro 2 card. The jumper there degrades it from a Zorro 3 to a Zorro 2, so it will have slightly less throughput. Well, actually, it's quite a bit slower on Zorro 2, but it seems to work fine. I'm using an A2000 at the moment, so obviously it needs to be Zorro 2 compatible. There's no point having it on Zorro 3. It won't work anyway. I think it bombs out if you do that. So, what can you do with this after you spend a vast amount of money? Well, we can go to Amiga Kit and see where we bought it from. So as you can see, Eyebrows works pretty well. It doesn't display everything perfectly, but it's pretty good. The good thing about Eyebrows is that it's quite speedy, even though it doesn't render things quite as good as perhaps it should. As you can see, it has a few issues. So we'll go to individual. So this card, the Xsurf, is made by Jens, or Jens' company, probably Jens. And we have, what do we have? Big Brown Plus, we have the Zorro IDE. I do quite fancy that, to be honest. I did have a Buddha once briefly, but it was a little bit finicky. I think there was something wrong with it, but I do quite fancy one of those. But might treat myself next week. Anyway, deluxe interface, 4-player. Indivision key roll. Here we go. So we've got another rapid row controller. Almost. Got all excited then. There we go. So the Xsurf Zorro card. So that's it there. So £121, quite expensive. I can't imagine there are too many people in need of a Zorro compatible Ethernet card, but perhaps there are. So that's the picture I showed you earlier. 100 megabit Ethernet Zorro card for a Zorro 2 and Zorro 3 big box. May or may not be compatible with other Zorro cards, Zorro buses, let's say, i.e. the ones that fit on the Amiga 1200. There were Zorro buses that fit on the Amiga 500, but I don't have one. I do have one for the Amiga 1200, but I've only used it once. Anyway, you get a floppy disk with it, and you get a CD-ROM, so that's all good. So that's that. So let's try and download something. I did do this yesterday, but like I say, the stream bombed out, which is particularly rubbish. There we go, straight away we've got a game there, 11 megabyte. Let's download that. Now, I've downloaded it once, a little earlier, but we'll do it again. Yeah, overwrite. So it's zooming along at 500, 607. Oh no, it's not. I'm reading the wrong bit. 125 characters per second. I don't know what that means in real money. I was getting all excited then. I was reading the wrong figure. Depending on which website you go to, depends greatly on the speed that you get from these things, like all internet connections, of course. But it's stable. It's not crashed. It's very good. I do like it. It's a nice solid design. You fit it in there. Don't have to mess about with it. I've got it set so when the machine reboots, it's instantly on. So I have internet access as soon as the Amiga boots, which is something I've never had before, I don't think. I mean, I've used many PCMs, or whatever they are, PCMCIA cards on 1200s and 600s before, but you constantly unplug them to put SD cards in and various other things. It's quite nice to have a card that does its own thing, sits quietly out of the way, and it's there when you need it. So everything is dumped into temp. Grand Theft Auto 2. I wonder if it finished that. Don't know. That is a PlayStation ISO, which I'm downloading, or I was downloading, to use the PlayStation emulator. That's a load of old rubbish. Get rid of that. So what have I just downloaded? Tunnels and Trolls. Let's see if it works. Ooh, big program. So we'll not have it in RAM, we'll have it in a proper folder. Programs, I'll stick it in temp. Okay. That's quite a hefty size, 11 megabyte. We'll see what it does. Lots of GIFs. Are they GIFs or GIFs? I always knew them as GIFs. Ooh. TNT. TNTG. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay. So we should have a... There we go. Let's not have it as... Ooh. I wonder if it's RTG. I bet it isn't. Okay, reaction. Morphos, Windows. Alright. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's just try it. That's after doing much of anything. I think it bombed the Amiga out, which is typical. Let's see if we can reboot. Come on, Amiga, talk to me. There we go. Reboot the machine. Don't know what that's all about, but there you go. Matters not. Now this is what happened yesterday. Sometimes I need to power down the Amiga if the machine bombs out completely, which is what it's done now, it seems. Oh well, that's not very exciting, is it? But anyway, that's a quick look at the Xsurf. I know it's not very interesting, but as the weeks go by and the months and years and so on and so forth, I imagine we'll still be using the Xsurf, so you'll see it in action many more times from now. So I guess that'll do. Anyway, I have to get ready. I'm going out tonight. Out for a meal, so that should be nice. So I'll probably do a stream tomorrow, so if I don't see you before, have a pleasant weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.